Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
Yo, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Life of a Boss, the podcast. I am your host, Jason Hardin, and I am excited and happy as always to be here because I love spreading game. You know, I love giving out free game. I like seeing people do better. I like helping people create and find their own definition of success and live it to the fullest, man. I like seeing people win. You know, I like the opportunities they create for themselves and others when they're winning. So it's all just love when I come out here and I do this because I reap the rewards in so many ways, and it ain't even from the people I help, it's from the world and universe because someone got helped by somebody else that might be just like me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do it, you know. And today I want to talk about being with someone who challenges you. You know, I think I got a saying, and I said, a weak man will always run from a strong woman. You know, and I've seen it in so many ways and forms, and I've seen it in so many relationships, and I just want to explain what that means, and it means that some people don't want to do better. Some people don't want to be better. Some people not just don't want to be better, but don't want to be reminded of how much better they could be doing. You know, they don't want to be reminded of their shortcomings, and I'm not saying reminded by someone else. People remind themselves, and they don't want to be with anybody that makes them remind themselves that they're not where they want to be, or they're not trying hard enough, or they're not doing as well as they could be doing had they exerted some of their potential. You know what I'm saying? Had they tapped into it anyway. And I think that who we allow in our lives and who we allow ourselves to spend time with, especially a lot of time with, has to be the people that want the best for us and the most from us. Meaning not want to take from us, but they want us to be who we're really meant to be in life. You know, they have the greatest expectations of us, and not out of necessity, but out of love. You know, I have always wanted to do better. You know, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've always saw myself doing better. I didn't always want to do better, because you know, you want with action. If your actions prove what you want. You know, if you want a bigger house, man, and you're not putting in more work, or you're not putting in enough hours or enough thought into getting the finances or the resources required to get that bigger house, then you don't want that bigger house. If you want a nicer car and you're not doing what it takes to get a nicer car, then you don't want a nicer car. If you want to make more money and you're not doing what it takes to learn how to get more money and to bring more money into your life, then you don't want more money. See, wants always action, you know? So I didn't always want to be better. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always taking that action to be better, but I always thought about it. You know, I always wanted to fantasize. If nothing else, I wanted to fantasize about what my best life looked like, and I always did that. I always fantasized and thought about and pictured exactly how I wanted to live, how I wanted to be thought of, how I wanted to be seen, how I wanted to be respected, how I wanted to be approached, how I wanted to look. You know, I had very clear descriptions of of how I wanted to live my life, but I had no idea how I would get there, and I didn't challenge myself as much as I could have had I been around people that challenged me. Had I surrounded myself at an earlier age, around people that wanted the best from me and the best of me and would encourage me to do that, I'd be further along. But I didn't recognize those people when I did have them. So it's not even about having chosen that. It's just I never saw that. I never wanted a challenge when I was younger. I wanted life to be easy. I spent a lot of my youthful and unhelpful years. And when I say unhelpful, I mean unhelpful to myself and to my goals and to my dreams. I wasted a lot of time, not wanting to be challenged. I wanted things the way I wanted them. I wanted to be respected. I wanted to have this and have that and be seen like this and dressed like that, but I didn't want to be challenged. And to have what you want is always going to require challenge, and I didn't see that. I wanted everything easy. I wanted everything fun. I wanted everything enjoyable, and I didn't want to challenge myself. I didn't want to push past the limits that I already had. I didn't want to read an extra book. I didn't want to spend an extra hour studying. I didn't want to go the extra mile with the extra credit. I didn't want to do nothing extra. I didn't want to challenge myself. I didn't want to break a sweat if I didn't have to. And I say all this to say that nothing was happening for me that was getting me closer to where I wanted to be in life when I had that attitude of not wanting to be challenged. So at some point, something switched in me that made me want it to be challenged, made me want to be uncomfortable, made me want to push my limits, made me want to get tired and hurt and discouraged and made me want to fall and made me want to get knocked out so I can see what it is to get back up. And if I have what it takes to even do that, you know what I'm saying? So I think until I decided to challenge myself, things didn't start happening, until I appreciated things being hard, until I learned how to love the struggle and the work that it takes to getting what you really want out of life. Things didn't happen. And that's why I say, be with someone who challenges you. Don't run from those who expect more from you, who want the best for you and want you to create that for yourself. Not people that want to give you everything. Don't become attracted to people that make things easier for you. Don't become addicted to not having to put any effort into something. Be with someone who challenges you, but also leads by example. They challenge themselves. Be with someone who expects more from you because they expect more from themselves and they want you to expect more from you. My wife wants more from me, not because she wants me to make more, but she wants me to want more of myself. So she constantly pushes me, and not by nagging, but by showing me how she gets what she wants out of life. And I believe that I've gotten so many things that I've wanted out of life. It's like I couldn't even identify some of the things that I didn't know I wanted until I see her doing it. the youth, the energy, the health. You know what I'm saying? The mental health, the ability to be in the moment, the ability to appreciate. Like, she has all those gifts, and I didn't think I wanted that before. So I did what I had to do, to get where I wanted to go. And I've achieved damn near everything I think I've set out to want to achieve. And I look at her and I'm like, damn, there was so much more to want. She challenges me. She shows me things that I didn't know I wanted. Goals that I didn't know I wanted to achieve. She shows me the benefits of things that I didn't know I valued. I love being healthy. She shows me that going to the gym adds to my love for being healthy. It gives me health in return. It gives me energy, stamina, mental clarity, mental health. All that comes together, and it comes because I have someone that challenges me. I don't run from people who are mentally strong and who are healthy. I don't run from people who know how to call me on my bullshit. People who know how to say, Jason, you full of shit. That don't work. That don't sound right. You know, I don't like being around people who just laugh at my jokes, even when they're not funny. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I like a challenge. I like to be better. There's never perfect, but there's perfection in how you want to live your life. You know, there's perfection in how you want to go about achieving the goals you set out for yourself. There's things that help you win and things that help you lose. And being with someone who challenges you will always help you choose better for yourself. So I challenge all of you to start, at least consider changing your circle, changing your relationships, making some adjustments where you're letting go of those that kind of make it easy to not do nothing, to not improve, to not make changes, to not work out, to not eat better, to not have better financial habits and financial literacy, to not, to not just, you know what I'm saying, to feed into your bad habits. I want you to start looking at who helps you do worse, who helps you not accomplish what you really want to accomplish in life, and start getting rid of these people. When I say get rid of them, it has nothing to do with them. It's all about you and your goals and where you're trying to be in life. It has nothing to do with telling them that I'm going to tell them off. I'm going to tell them that they're not doing anything for me. No, you don't even have to do that. Just move on. Just start doing what you need to do for you. And start replacing people that don't want you to progress, people that don't want to see you doing better, people that are cool with you being self-destructive. Start replacing them with folks that really want you to win. Start replacing them with folks who are winners, who do what it takes for them to win, who put in the work, who put in the energy, who put in the effort. Improve your circle and things will start happening. Create relationships with people who are driven, people who are destined to be somewhere, not because of what they say, but because what their actions show. Someone who works out every day doesn't have to talk about being healthy. Someone who goes to work or get on their grind every day doesn't have to talk about getting money. These people are doing the work. Get around people doing the work. Not just preaching the work, but doing the work. All right. Anyway, man, that's my message for today. I want you to take that and run with it. And like I said, man, be with someone who challenges you. Be with someone who calls you on your bullshit. Be with someone who doesn't allow lies and confusion to win. Be with someone who doesn't allow you to destroy yourself. Be with someone who doesn't participate in your self-destruction. At the very least, be with someone who doesn't participate in your self-destruction. When you're telling yourself negative shit, they don't want to hear it. They're not going to join you. When you're throwing yourself a pity party, they're not going to join you. When you're drinking and partying too hard and being self-destructive, they're not there with you. But when you're doing shit that you need to do for you, they're right there. When you're going to that class, when you're taking that course, when you're going to those network functions where you're trying to really push your idea and your business, they're right there. Be with those kind of people. Fill your circle with those kind of people. All right. Anyway, man, I'm going to let you go with that, man. If you guys want more free game, follow me on all my social media, man. Instagram me at Hardin. Follow the podcast, Life of a Boss Podcast on Instagram, man. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on TikTok at Jason Hardin. And check me out. Send me a message on email. Check out the website, lifeofaboss.net. And get some product, man. Support what we do, man. Come to our events. Take our courses, man. We got a lot of things to get involved with. And please get involved, man. Take action. Challenge yourself. All right? Anyway, I love y'all. Until next time, remember that success is a lifestyle. Peace.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardin. Thank you. And to never forget that success is a lifestyle.